History of Borobudur Temple, a symbol of the Seluruh dynasty that was buried after the devastating eruption of Merapi until it was rediscovered and restored over and over again. The Indonesian government's plan to limit visitors to Borobudur Temple by charging a fee of IDR 750,000 for domestic tourists who want to go up to the temple stupa area has sparked discussions regarding the physical condition of the world's largest Buddhist monument. Since it was completed in 1983, plus the determination of its status as a World Cultural Heritage Site by UNESCO in 1991, the number of visitors to Borobudur Temple continues to grow. In 2018, Borobudur Temple was visited by 3.66 million tourists, then increased to 3.94 million visitors in 2019. The drastic decline in the number of tourists to 996,000 people only occurred in 2020 due to the pandemic. Various studies and literature show that human activities have a direct impact on the wear and tear of the stone supporting structures of Borobudur Temple. This was also conveyed by the chairman of the Association of Indonesian Archaeological Experts, Marsi Sutopo. Various efforts have also been made to conserve Borobudur Temple, ranging from limiting the area that can be entered by visitors, using wood as a coating for tourist footholds, to designing special sandals for visitors to use to reduce wear and tear. British historian who is steeped in ancient Javanese history, Peter Carey, said it was important to take steps to protect the structure of Borobudur Temple. It's impossible for people to go up the original stairs. There has to be a structure that can divert tourists from seeing the monument without destroying it. Borobudur Temple itself has a historical track record of up to a dozen centuries since it was first founded. This temple was once a religious monument representing the Seluruh dynasty, was abandoned due to the devastating eruption of Mount Merapi until it was rediscovered and restored. When and how was Borobudur Temple founded? Borobudur Temple is estimated to have been built around the 8th and 9th centuries AD in the era of the Seluruh dynasty, who was a follower of Mahayana Buddhism. According to historian Peter Carey, Borobudur Temple at that time became a religious monument, as a place of contemplation that also describes the journey of the Buddha, as well as a symbol of the relationship between the king and his people. Until now, there have been no written sources that state exactly when Borobudur Temple was built and how long the construction process took. Therefore, the age of Borobudur Temple cannot be determined with certainty. Experts estimate this temple was built in the 8th century. This estimate is based on a paleographic analysis of the inscriptions carved on the Karmawabenga relief, a relief that describes the cause and effect of good deeds at the foot of Borobudur Temple, compared to the inscriptions on other inscriptions with known dates. Borobudur Temple was built using 2 million andesite stones from rivers around the temple area. The Borobudur Conservation Center stated that the structure of the Borobudur Temple consists of 9 terraces and a main stupa at the top. The 9 terraces consist of 6 terraces with a square plan and 3 terraces with a circular plan. According to legend, Borobudur Temple was founded by an architect named Ganadharma, but historically it is not known for certain. While the historian J.G. de Casparis in his dissertation published in 1950 estimated that the founder of Borobudur Temple was Smaratunga, who ruled in 782 to 812 during the Seluruh dynasty. But according to Casparis, the construction of Borobudur took up to half a century and was only completed during the time of his daughter, Ratu Pramudawardhani. Dutch archaeologist W.F. Sutterheim mentions that Borobudur Temple is decorated with more than 2,500 relief panels and 504 statues. The central dome has 72 statues inside the stupa. Professor of the Indonesian Art Institute, Isa Denpasar, Iged Muji Raharja wrote in his paper that the architecture of Borobudur Temple is a blend of Buddhist philosophy with Indonesian culture. The semi-spherical architectural form is composed of 3 levels, namely Kamanhata, which is filled with human reliefs filled with lust, then Rupadhata, which depicts humans fighting their desires but still bound by worldly elements. Meanwhile, at the 3rd level, Arapadhatu is no longer decorated with reliefs as a form that is not bound by worldly elements. Borobudur Temple, wrote Raharja, also refers to the cosmology of the archipelago, which is oriented to the mountains with a punden terraced building pattern. That's the history of the Borobudur Temple in Indonesia. Don't forget to support us by like, comment, subscribe. See you in next video.